Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today we are back with our party of Ray, Valeran, Zynn, and Renavok in Lost Mines and the Mad Mage. They are currently on level 3. Combat had started at the beginning of the at the end of last session. We have Valeran and Ren prone. And we've got combat starting. So, without further ado, I'll let them tell you exactly, what's been going on, what's happening, but we're gonna start. So, welcome to the game, everybody. All right, welcome to the game. Who would like to go over what's going on, where we're at, and what's happening?
I can, but I can warn you, my notes from last week, you can tell I wasn't feeling great, because let me read them to you word for word. We are doing an underground shop. I do my shopping at Salah's Meats. We fought some animated things and then found a room with beer and also weird slime stuff, moody, I think moldy, wine, and mead. Now we exploring.
Holy fuck, okay.
Love that.
Yes, that's basically
it. We fought a 3-headed creature beast and now spiders.
This is true. This is things we
That
did.
is all.
Yep. All right. Well, I believe when we started combat, 2 spiders had dropped down, knocked both Ren and Val prone. And we are at the top of turn order, I believe.
Yes.
Well, Zynn, good sir, you are up.
Yeah, question. Are these spiders big enough that I could easily shoot them without hurting my companions?
Well, these things are on top of them. I would say definitely yes.
Okay, cool. I just don't want to put bullet holes through my teammates. Well, arrow holes.
You have
Thanks,
bullets?
I appreciate it.
Yeah. But with that said, I'm going to use my bonus actually. Sorry. I'm use my bonus action to command you can now come to go and attack them, to fight them. And then I'm going to start shooting at the one that's on top of Val.
All right. By all means, go ahead and send it. Sorry, I'm just getting another pen because apparently mine just fucking died.
You're totally fine. And if it hits, I'll use my favorite foe, my last one I have. Oh, I don't have advantage. Ignore that.
Doesn't matter. Well, yeah. First
Yeah,
roll, it's a hit.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use Drake reaction on that, and then I will fire again.
And which one is it you're attacking? Sorry,
The one on top of Val.
Okay. So yeah, you release one arrow, and you can as it passes over her head, she breathes her cold air onto it. It slams into its thorax, and it kind of like trills extremely loudly as it rears back up. Go ahead and make your second shot. Yep.
17.
You want to describe it?
Yeah. So as these spiders drop down on top of his companions, Zynn throws his bow up, and he uses two quick shots. The first one kind of hitting it the big bulb in the back, and the second one going right through the skull. As this thing kind of crumples, I guess it has to crumple on top of Val.
Valeran, make me a dex save.
Okay.
It's
and that is my turn.
Disadvantage as you are on the ground. 14. Unfortunately, you start to try to roll out of the way, and the spider's body collapses on top of you. You don't take any damage, but you are restrained.
Got it.
Ray, you're up. What do you got?
Okay, I am going to move. maybe there. And then can I use my shillelagh on it?
I believe you had cast it earlier, did you not? So that it lasts for what, an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Send
sorry,
it.
it's 1 minute, so like combat.
Oh, so you can use your bonus action to recast your shillelagh and then use your action to actually use it.
Yes, I'll do that.
Sure. Send it.
Oops, sorry, not that.
No, just hit your attack with your staff or whatever it is you have.
Yeah, I was just trying to open it and I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah, that's a hit. You run up and you try to bonk this thing in the face. Damage. Yeah, you kind of crunch one of its mandibles and it screams. Not happy with you.
I
Okay,
forgot to
and
attack with
that's it.
Yukina.
Oh, all right, send it.
All right, she has to move forward, but yeah, my bad.
Yukina goes to move in and he misses. However, as the spider lifts its leg to avoid the attack, it's distracted and Ray ends up getting a bonk on a mandible. Ray, you got any more
sorry.
movement you want to do?
No, I think that's it for me.
Valeran, you are restrained. You may use an athletics if you'd like to try and get out as your action.
So it looks like I could still cast under the restrained definition. Is that accurate?
You can, but you wouldn't be able to see the creature at this point in time. Because you are buried underneath the other creature, right?
I am indeed. So I will use my Misty Step as my bonus action.
Okay.
I will go over there. I will kneel down and I will cast Toll the Dead on the remaining spider.
Alright, so I'm guessing you're using half your movement to stand up after your step, yeah?
Yes, sir. And I don't really have disadvantage, so it's still an eye or whatever. Never mind, it's a DC 15.
Yeah,
I don't
it's a
know what I'm
DC.
talking about. Oh, shut up.
Alright, and it has taken damage, so... Bam! 17.
Big numbers.
Yay.
You see much of its body kind of start to wither and almost age as this spell goes off. And it kind of stumbles and seems very weak at this point in time.
And actually, since Ray has moved forward, I'll step out of Zynn's line of fire, and that ends my turn.
Alright. And let's see, we have... Ray and Yukina make perception. Be good enough.
Oh, I also get advantage on that. I forgot, but I don't think it matters.
No, it doesn't matter. You hear some sounds, almost like skittering above you, and as you look up, another one begins to drop. You have, you and Yukina can have dexterity. Yukina gets a dex save straight. Ray, you get one at advantage. Alright. As this creature suddenly drops from above you. Ray, you see it, but you're not able to move in time. Yukina is able to get out of the way.
No, another one.
As it drops onto you, Ray, you take 9 bludgeoning damage. And you are laid prone. Christ. Roll 20 is fucking slow today or something. God damn. Anybody else lagging or is it just me?
I haven't moved yet, so.
Yeah, but I mean, like moving your screen or anything or clicking on your token, nothing's lagging at all.
Not yet.
Okay.
My computer as a whole is lagging, but not the game specifically.
Now that you said not yet, though, Ren, you're screwed.
Right. Probably is prime time though, Saturday midday.
I didn't fully jinx it because I'm expecting it to happen.
Yeah, fair. I just feel like D&D's popular like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like that's like a weekend thing to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're so early in the daytime. Nerds should still be sleeping.
Wow.
Yeah.
'Cause they were up all
Early
night
for us.
gaming.
Early for us, but not the East Coast.
Yeah, I mean, even the UK they're 5 hours ahead of us. Like,
Oh yeah.
Norway and all that. Like Europe, they're like, you know, a good 8 hours ahead of us. So, yeah. For them, it's like prime game time. Let's see. It drops down, and as it does, Ray, it drives you low. And then it turns towards Zynn. And... oh, how big is this actually? It is a... oh, one creature. Yeah, it's gonna go for Zynn. An 18 hits you, Zynn?
Nope.
Fucking really?
I'm dexterous AF. I just nimbly dodge out to the side.
Jesus
Dick
Christ. Are you just wearing regular leather?
Nope. I've got the scale mail.
Oh.
It scales with my dexterity modifier and does not have a cap.
Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay,
my
so
dex is maxed, so that's like a 13 plus dex.
it
Right?
shoots a string of web at you. You manage to duck under it, and it hits the ground behind you. Okay, next spider. Next spider is going to continue on Ren. Actually, no. It's going to do a web at Yukina.
That's a miss.
Jesus Christ. I made you guys too powerful already. You're only level 6, for Christ's sake.
I'm easy
mean-
to hit.
I mean, it's a
You're just not
13.
aiming for me.
It's a 13. The Drake Companion has natural armor of 17. No extras.
Craziness. Ren, it is your turn as you can't see exactly what the spider's doing, but you hear a thwip as Yukina dodges out of the way and a web seems to like plaster against the wall. Still
Okay, so-
wet, but very strong.
Like, I can attack from prone, it's just a disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I attack recklessly, I can just attack.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that with my axe. Because I'm assuming I can't just stand up. I'm literally underneath of it.
You wouldn't be able to stand up, but I mean, with a good roll, you might be able to, like, you know, get out away from it to the side.
Nah, I'll just attack it from prone.
Sure.
Okay, so my axe.
Yep.
Damn.
Oops, ignore the rage. I'm not raging.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Sorry.
As this thing had its attention on Yukina and kind of turned its thorax to to spray some web at her, you take that opportunity to kind of put your axe underneath it, near its belly, and use your foot to slam the axe shaft and drive your battle axe up into its abdomen. Ichor flows out onto the floor across your legs and from basically your knees down to your feet, and it screeches. You withdraw your axe, and it begins to fall. Give me a dex save. Yep, that is just enough. You manage to roll your way out from underneath it, kind of like right in between these two, right into the small space in between. There's not much room, but you are able to get out and stand up should you wish.
Great. I'm gonna stand up, and then, how long does the haste last? Is that over, Val?
In turns. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay. That's fine. I still have another attack. I'm gonna hit this guy recklessly now that I'm standing.
Sure. Oh no, that one. Oh, you mean the one on top of Ray?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, sure. Send it. Yeah, Val, you didn't cast that this combat, right? That was like earlier.
It was last combat. I was just posting it as a future reference.
That's what I figured.
To confirm how long it lasted, because
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, that's all.
sure.
Okay. I'm attacking this guy.
Yeah, full send. Hey.
Wow, I'm very consistent with my damage. I mean, with my rolls. 15, 15, 15.
Yeah, I had somebody the other night fucking roll like nat 20s in a row. So.
Wow.
And I've had other people who've rolled 4 or 5 nat 1s in a row. But yeah, you stand up and you chop into this thing, and it kind of like trills as it, kind of lifts upwards, trying to knock your axe back out of its abdomen.
And I think that's it.
All right. Then you're up.
I'm gonna pop 2 quick arrows at this guy.
Yup.
And then Drake reaction on the second one, I guess.
Yeah, you want to describe it?
No, that's good. It's good. We're just firing arrows like crazy at these things.
All right, yeah, you send a couple arrows, and one buries into the side of its neck, and Ray, you can see it kind of like pierce through its mouth, and like its mouth seems to have like an arrow kind of like buried it through both cheeks. The second one, however, does pierce its brain, and it falls atop you. Ray, dex save. No, it falls on top of you. Unfortunately, you're not able to roll out in time, and it lands atop you. But combat is over.
Zynn will help get Ray out of there and grab his 2 arrows afterwards.
Yeah,
his
I'll
4 arrows.
Yeah, sure.
make sure everyone's good.
Val's gonna walk back behind Zynn, realizing he's not suited for walking point.
Yeah. So as combat is over, Zynn grabs his arrows, and Val's like, I'm gonna stay in the fucking back from now on.
In the rear with the gear.
Yeah. You realize that you guys already got like kind of a good image of this place, but
Am I still under a spider?
No, Zynn helped you out.
Okay, so can Ray will just be like, she hates spiders, and she just gets that full body like ooh, cringe, and it's just with her forever now.
Sure.
I
Oh.
posted a GIF in the group chat, so you know what I mean.
Oh, I know exactly what you. Yeah. You guys had already gotten a good look at this place, but just to remind you what it looks like. 30-foot high cavern, deathly quiet, maze of crumbling stone buildings, many of which have partially collapsed. Building walls are 10 feet high, the roofs have mostly caved in. The spider webs are everywhere. And Zynn, although you never lived in the Underdark with people of the elves of your complexion, you can easily tell from the stories your mother told you that there's a good chance that there's probably some drow down here.
It looks like at this point, sorry. It looks as though as if as we get deeper and deeper, the monsters are getting more and more like what I've been told of my homeland. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was more of my kind around.
What should we expect?
Well, you know, mostly things coming out of nowhere, tricks, traps, poison, painfulness, you know, the usual.
Got it. As an aside, Ray, I hate to impose. Could you spare a lesser heal, maybe?
Savage, I
Like
got
something
most of it,
minor?
right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Sorry. Yes, Val, I can use my my staff.
Thank you very much. I'm looking kind of squished.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh, good.
Do you need
You are
more?
No, you are awesome. Thank you.
Welcome.
Nice roll. So, as you guys have taken out these particular spiders, the eerie quiet that settles in this area, once you guys have finished these spiders off, quite unsettling. What do you guys want to do?
Can the roof for any more spiders? I know it sounds a little late, but
Yeah, currently you don't see anything, no.
Zin will look to Ren big. Ren, perhaps I should hang a little closer to you as we push forward, so I can help keep a lookout. I have quite keen eyes.
That's probably good.
Yeah. Zin will take that as a yes. So moving forward, he's going to stay 5 feet behind Ren, basically, so that he can help look, and you can help be beside Ren. That's the.
All right. Well, in that
plan.
case, if you guys wish to start moving, hey.
And I'm assuming there's nothing there, but Zin will take a quick scan to see there's nothing of value.
I mean, spider parts. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything that's worth anything.
Can I roll to see if I have knowledge on if they're worth anything?
Sure. Give me a survival or use a survival or a flat wisdom. 21. Okay. I thought that would take longer. I need to find the harvesting guide. Okay, not that one. SPF. Excuse me. Holy fuck. Yes, there is, in fact. You're aware that, I mean, the meat is edible. Probably not going to taste the best, but it can be done. You're also aware that, these things manage to not get stuck on their own webs. You might be able to harvest, some of the ichor. That might be of use. Maybe the legs as well.
Okay. Yeah, so Zynn kind of is like staring at these things, and he's kind of like tapping his lips, like, I think we could actually use part of these, if you guys don't mind waiting while I kind of harvest them up a little bit.
Got nothing but time.
Ray's just shuddering in the back.
Val, would you be able to help me with this?
I would be happy to assist you, good sir.
Thank you. And Zynn will kind of motion him to come over.
All right.
They'll start to harvest.
So, he's helping you, or do you want him to gather the ichor? Like, how you guys doing?
I'd like him to
Honest.
assist me if possible.
Yeah, I'll hand him tools and hold a flashlight.
All right, cool.
The flashlight.
As these spiders have kind of like curled up, in their death, and their legs are kind of like folded across their body. Zynn, you and Val start to get a handle on these legs. Val, the best way you can help is by kind of grabbing a leg and stretching it out straight from the body so Zynn can get a good carve on.
I'm gonna
Alright,
throw up.
Would any of my medicine help, or is that not applicable to creatures, just humanoids?
It sometimes is, but I'm gonna say, like, basically you're just giving him advantage on getting these parts.
Works for me, then I will pull the legs out and hold them as straight as I can.
All right. Then I need 3 survivals, 1 for each spider. Oh fuck. Okay. In that case, I need 1d. You know what? We'll do 1d20. You managed to get 8 legs.
Yeah. 8 legs? Okay.
Yeah, from between the 3. As for anything else, did you want to harvest anything else?
I think the ichor as well, please.
Sure. Me 3 rivals.
Ray's gagging in the background.
Actually, hold on a sec. Valeran, you may actually do some of these as well. It's can't really help somebody gather vials, but you can, gather vials as well if you'd like.
What would I roll? Or is that metagaming?
Yeah, it's kind of metagaming.
Probably is. Alright, never mind. Yeah, I'll help too. I'll help on one and let Or ask Zynn to do 2. How's that?
All right. Zynn 2 survivors, or 2 survivals, and Val 1 survival. All right.
Whoa, guys. Whoa.
Nicely done, Val.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. Valeran, you, sir, can give me 1d8 and then you can give me 1d12. So, you will put these in your inventory as vials of spider goo. Although you are not sure exactly what you're going to do with them, just for your guys' notes and shit, I'm going to copy this, and that is what it will do, although you are unaware of exactly what you could do with it at this moment. I need a Kleenex, sir. Pull my brains out with sneezing, so give me a sec.
Zynn, do you want to hang on to these in case they break down over time?
Yes,
I don't know.
I'll put them in my bag of hunter for now until we know what they are, right?
Thank you.
Alright, sorry. I am now back. So, I'm gonna say this probably took you guys like a good hour. Ray and Ren, what did you want to do during that time? Are you just like hanging out?
Trying not to puke, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do spiders have just like normal teeth or only fangs?
You know what? That's a good question. I think they just have mandibles, but good thing I have Google.
also, I'd like to see it in my disgusted state if there's any mushrooms that are close by.
Sure. Give me an investigation, Ray.
Can I help her forage? Look around?
Sure. Are you doing your own roll, or are you just giving her advantage?
I can give her advantage.
Investigation at advantage. Spiders have no teeth, by the way.
Okay.
Just mandibles. I mean, you could get a mandible if you want, though.
But is it necklace sized? It feels like it would be really big.
I mean, who knows? It's it's probably pretty large, yeah. But I mean, or dragon teeth. Dragon teeth really are not necklace size for most people.
Okay, yeah, I'll take a necklace oversized.
Yeah, sure. You can rip off the mandible pretty easy, or you can even
She
just
likes chonky jewelry, okay?
or you can even just take the one that that came off with, I believe Zynn's. Ray's shillelagh when she knocked him.
No. Oh. She knocked the one that I killed.
I think so, yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, that's perfect then.
Ray, unfortunately though, you do not find any mushroom.
Because I'm trying not to gag.
Yeah, you're a little distracted as you go about looking for these mushrooms, trying to keep your back to obscene scene behind you. But after about an hour, you guys are finished up here. What would you like to do?
Move on.
Sure. You guys may start going. I'm just making coffee, but I do have my headphones on, so go ahead, do what you want to do.
As Ray walks over these spiders, she's just like, ew, 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 ew. And then she gets shuddery, like it's on her. You know, like you get that ghost feeling of spider on your body?
Like when you guys just like walk face first through a spider web.
Ugh, yeah, and then she's just like tiptoeing, trying not to touch the goo.
Zen will motion for Ren to lead and he'll follow. He's like, would you like to go to the left or the right?
sorry, I just realized I don't have my cream out of my fridge, so I will be right back.
Azuko, we don't need you right now.
Let's see how far we can get before he comes back.
Yeah.
Go,
I'll just,
go,
I'll
go,
just
run.
I'm stepping over their bodies. I feel like, does anyone have instincts about which way they want us to go?
To the left, to the left.
I mean, it's all a guessing game, so I'm fine with whatever, you know?
Yeah. To the left is this way then.
Okay.
We'll follow the song.
You care if I pop the door open just to see what's in it? Or would we
Sure.
rather just...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's
Yeah, that's
probably not
probably
a
a
bad
good idea.
idea.
Oh, Ren
Sure.
should smash it with her foot. Kick it open!
I'll do it. Don't get away, Val. Don't die.
Val's stepping back.
Yeah, sure. Ren, you head over to the door. How you doing this, Ren?
Just a real solid kick, hopefully.
Okay. So, you notice that this door is covered in web and dust. It seems a little rickety for a wooden door, which does kind of fit with the looks of the rest of this place. And you poof this thing open. Give me an athletics. The door slams off its hinges, breaking into several pieces as a lot of this wood is kind of rotted and worn away. Before you lies what seems to be, once upon a time, was probably a storage area. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. It's mostly just looks like busted barrels and crates, and whatever was in them has rotted to the point where it's just kind of dust. There's not even a smell in this room besides kind of must and dust.
Must and dust. Okay, I'll just step in, take a little turn around, step out.
Yep. Same thing. You step inside, you see further around the corner that it looks like just a bunch of old, destroyed barrels and crates.
Okay, not exciting. Let's go. And then I'll come this way. Oh, just kidding. I'm lagging now.
Yeah, they keep doing all these updates. Like, maybe you guys should, get more servers or something.
That would be nice, right? But that's so much to ask.
I mean, it's like that for all fucking, like,
I know.
anything, right? Like, nobody ever wants to buy more servers. Like, oh, well, we got these cool upgrades coming. Like, cool. Is there going to be lag on your system? Did you get that fixed? No, but we got these cool upgrades, man.
That's right.
Yeah, you guys continue. Looks like you guys are heading to the right.
Yeah. Well, it's our characters left as we walk down the hall, but it's right of the screen.
Yes. Yeah, that's why normally we just say north, east, south, or west.
Yeah, totally.
I'll try and do that from now on. Instead of you look left and you're like, which left?
My left or my
Just so you
character's
know,
left?
my screens are all black, so I can't do anything, but I'm leading the way.
Okay. I can move her if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah. What do you mean your screens are all black?
My internet is I don't know if it's Roll20, my internet. The window is black.
Are you in the right part of the
Alright,
map?
dude.
I don't mean to be insulting.
Give me a
Yeah,
second.
no, like the whole screen, not just
Oh,
like the
never mind
little
that.
game
Oh, even the
part.
borders of the screen?
Yep.
That sounds like a computer restart moment.
No,
Yeah.
that's it's on like the whole internet screen. So like all the
Oh.
borders of the internet, but like the little like bars at the bottom of like my
Okay.
actual screen are still there.
You can close your internet, right?
Yeah, I would probably reload your.
Yeah, I
Your
have to
nets.
Control Alt Delete it.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, so it
because
froze.
there's no X button. It's gone.
Okay, that's weird.
But I'm leading the way. You can keep going. I'll be back.
You guys continue on. You do see a door here, a hallway that goes in between these two buildings, and a hallway to the. This door, however, it does not seem to be dust and web on it. There's a little bit of web, but it looks like it's been kind of torn away. Like the door has probably been used.
Then we'll kind of point to the door and like not so loudly say, "That door looks like it's been used recently."
And as you do, a perception. To the south, you notice that there is a spider. It has its back to you. A large spider, like the other ones. And it seems to be fiddling with some web. Its thorax is kind of bent underneath it, and you can hear the web flying from it. And it seems to, its legs are moving like it's rolling something.
Oh god, it's probably rolling a body.
But is it alive or dead?
Yeah. Can we see any movement from the body?
Um,
Well, I guess I don't know it's a body, but do we see the thing that is rolling around moving at all?
I'm gonna say you probably, because its thorax is kind of angled down underneath of it, you can't even see exactly what it is wrapping. So what it is doing, you're not really sure. But as you're watching this happen, you also smell some sort of meat stew odor seems to be wafting in this area.
Oh shit. Zin's just gonna attempt to shoot at the spider right away. Well, it doesn't notice us.
Meat
Oh.
stew.
All right. So in that case, you may make your attack roll before we roll initiative.
Okay, just regular attack roll, right?
Indeed. Sorry, advantage.
Ooh,
It doesn't see you.
advantage. Okay. Yep, that's fine.
That is a hit.
Am I able to use Drake reaction on this or no?
Yes.
I'm back.
Amazing.
You hear it kind of screech, and it turns around and begins to charge at you. Everybody roll your initiatives.
I cannot roll initiative for the life of me. Like I'm strong, but I'm last.
Do you
Just saving the best for last.
Strong
have
but slow, I
advantage?
guess?
Do you not?
Me? Oh, I don't think so.
I think Ray might for the shield.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Ray
get
does.
advantage.
Yeah, hers rolled that advantage. It just doesn't come up
Okey doke.
twice. It rolls it twice and takes the best roll and posts that one.
Cool.
Alright. Let me change the music. Are you serious? This fucking pen doesn't work either? Okay, I must have grease on my paper or something, because it works on one area but not this one. Cool. Okay, there we go. Zynn, you got your first shot off as a surprise attack. And as it turns towards you, you may take your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move 5 feet over, or make that 10 feet over to have a better angle. And I'm just going to start firing at this thing. Oh, not advantage. Sorry.
Doesn't matter. That is pretty sure. Holy fuck. Yeah, it's a hit.
Probably just
You
barely.
want to describe it?
No, I'll let you do that.
Cool. You put one into its thorax, it spins around, and then your next arrow kind of pierces it, pierces one of its main eyes and delves into the brain. It falls to the ground. With a screech. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. Huh. Yep. All right. So, 1. You may make your second attack, or sorry, you may continue turn, I should say, since that one's already dead.
Yeah. I have no eyes or perception on another one, I assume.
No, you currently do not. Give me a perception.
Okay.
You hear whispers coming from the other side of this door. You also hear skittering coming from down this hallway to the south. What do you want to do?
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I can't hold an extra attack action, I assume. That's not how that works, right?
Unfortunately, it is not.
Yeah. Okay, so then I'll just command Yukina to attack the first enemy that they see come out
Okay.
as my bonus action, and that'll be my turn.
You see 2 giant spiders start to charge, running along this wall here and this one here. And as they get just around the corner, they both release some webs. Wow. They both, Ren and Zynn, you guys managed to dodge the incoming web attacks.
Nice.
Fuck you, it is. Valeran, you saw these webs come shooting out towards your allies, and you can see this first spider. What would you like to do?
I am going to fire a bolt at it using clockwork bolt. Which quick misses.
Yeah, unfortunately, your clockwork bolt goes wide, and it looked like it was going to hit one of the legs, but it managed to move it just in time.
No worries, and I'm going to drop behind here in hopes of finding a semi-covered position and end my turn.
All right. Ray, you're up.
Can I poison spray it from where I am right now? 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to poison spray it in the face.
Huh. Well, that's strange. Sure. Send it. Wow, what is with the max rolls? Holy shit.
Very nice.
On save, huh?
That's awesome.
Ah, that's so unfortunate. It doesn't even take any damage, right? Yeah. That's a shame, man. That was a good fucking roll.
Dang it! Okay.
You managed to...
And then
You get your poison spray off, but unfortunately, it kind of just waves two of its legs in front of its face as your poison spray goes off, and it just kind of wafts it off into the air.
Sick. Okay, and then I'm just gonna like boop, back here in the corner.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Oh, wow. He's not gonna fucking hit nobody, is he? Christ. Okay. So... the door pops open. And, what languages does everybody speak? Anybody speak Undercommon?
I do.
I do not.
You hear, to everybody else, it's gibberish. Then pops the door open and shoots off a hair and crossbow, saying, I knew I heard something. Shooting at Yukina with a fucking goddamn miss. He goes back around the corner and ends his turn. That spider is dead. One gets to here, and he lets off a hand crossbow bolt at Ren. What is your AC, Ren?
16.
You take 7 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wow, that was such a rough roll.
It really, really was. But you're lucky because you did avoid the worst part of this poison. However, you are poisoned for 1 hour.
What does that mean?
If you look up poisoned in the compendium, I believe it just gives disadvantage on attack rolls, I think. conditions, poisoned, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Rude.
Right?
He then steps back. Ren, as you get hit with this poison hand crossbow bolt, you can feel the poison seeping in, and you feel a little bit weaker than before. Not like your strength is gone, but like you can't move as fast. Your thoughts seem a little bit muddled. But after getting hit with this crossbow bolt, what would you like to do?
I'm just running for the first guy, I guess. And by running, I mean taking like literally one step forward.
Okay, so going for the spider.
I guess so, because it's right there.
It is up on the wall, but it is within your reach. So like its bottom legs are probably about 4 feet off the ground. So you would still be able to hit the body should you wish, or you can hit a leg. One doesn't matter, but just telling you, it is up on the side of the wall, but within range.
I feel like this is the thing that's closest to my friend, so that's what I'm going for.
Sure.
We'll do my... I'll attack recklessly so I can attack normally. With my axe.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Okay, and then I'll do that again.
Sure.
Ugh.
So your first one shears off a part of its leg, and then as you go to attack the next one, the poison seeping through you kind of hits a little harder than expect, and your arms don't seem to be able to swing your axe as heartily as before, and with that, the slowness of your attack, the spider, even through its trilling, kind of lifts one of its legs, and you end up missing it.
I think that's it. No, I guess I'll rage.
Sure.
I'm in a rage.
You are in a rage. So unfortunately, I forgot this second spider should not have made that attack. It wasn't his turn yet. So we're gonna say that, what he did and missed earlier is what he does now. We'll skip him and go to this guy. Does he have... Ooh, that's... Yeah, he's just gonna get to there. Zynn, it is your turn, sir.
Quick question about that door. Does it appear to open both ways, or just in or out?
It is opened out, so the door basically is like against this wall almost.
Okay. Does that door look sturdy?
It doesn't look too bad, but it probably looks a little bit stronger than the one that Ren kicked in, but not much. Slightly better built, a little less wear.
Okay. Zynn is going to shoot at the closest spider to help Ren out.
Sure. Yep.
Break reaction.
Damn. Yeah, you punch an arrow into one of its eyes, and it screams, skitters around the wall, but it still has 8 or 7 more eyes. So, but you did do a lot of damage. Yeah, your second attack will drive it down to the ground. It falls into the empty space as it curls its legs inwards as it lays on its back.
Okay. And then I will use my bonus action to yell at Yukina to close the door and hold it.
Oh,
And then
okay.
on Yukina's turn, she's gonna run up and try to slam the door close with her body and try to like, kind of wedge herself tight to the door.
Okay. Sure.
If that makes sense. I can't put her in the middle of the door, but you know what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
no,
do.
I get it. Okay, so I will put it back.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That's the dead spider. Valeran, you're up.
I'll move from behind the covered position to see what I can see. Can I see this little spider down here at all?
No, you cannot, unfortunately. It's kind of just peeked its head around the corner, spun around to release a web that missed. But it is not. You can if you move over further, but at this angle, no.
Got it, I'll move over further. I'm actually going to keep moving. I haven't seen the door open and close, so I don't know about those guys. I'm going to take a shot down the hallway. Can I see if it's injured or is it fresh?
You cannot tell, as basically only its head is sticking out, at this point in time.
Got it. I will shoot a firebolt at it.
Yeah, even with 3/4 cover, that is enough to hit.
Let's go.
You release a firebolt, and as it kind of screams, you can definitely tell that you probably burnt out a few of its eyes.
Awesome. Then I'm going to keep moving. And I'm going to move over here behind Zynn and hold that position because I think it's covered. Can I stand there or is that not?
No, that's yeah. You can stand there. I'm assuming you're like kind of putting your back to the wall. You know.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to find cover from the spiders because they're the only threat I know of right now. And then I'll hold my position there.
Yeah,
And that's
100%.
me. That's my turn.
Ray, your turn.
Can I see if anybody is like really injured?
Sure. Give me a perception or a medicine, your choice. Yeah, actually, you know what? I would say medicine. You are aware that apparently you have a little bit of damage. When Val ran by, you could see he was mostly healed up. Ren is not looking the greatest. I mean, she's still okay, but she's not horrible. Yukina's got a couple scratches on her.
Okay, then I'm gonna hold off on that, and then I'll just I guess cast Shillelagh or like get my Shillelagh ready,
Sure.
and then that'll be my turn.
Yukina tries to hold the door shut.
Yep.
As she does so, something starts to try to push on the door. And when at first it doesn't open easily, you hear, "Hey, help me with this." Yukina can make me an athletics. The door begins to crack open slightly, maybe an inch, but immediately slams back with Yukina throwing her weight against it again. However, she does. You can all hear the door crack. It hasn't busted, but you can definitely tell the wood has cracked, and it's not
Being
going
compromised.
to hold. Yeah, it's not going to hold for much longer. Ren.
Yes. Okie dokie. I think I'm gonna come help Yukina with the door. I'm like, I think, I guess I'm just going to hold my great axe ready for the door opening.
Okay, so you're holding an action for if it opens.
Yeah, if they break through, I'm killing them.
All right, sure. So the only thing is you can't stay in the same spot as Yukina. She's small, not tiny.
I'm next to her by the door, right? Or should I go like here that it'll swing open this way?
Yeah, like it'll swing towards you, but I'll let you step out of the way, kind of thing, right? You know what I mean? So if it opens, like it would open towards you, but I'll say like, you're out of the way of the door. So it can
Okay.
open and then you can make your attack.
Okay.
This one. This one. Going to roll, see if its web comes back. It does not. So it is going to charge out. 10, 15, 20. As it skitters along the wall, it oops. Let me just get that out of the way for a moment. It comes skittering around this western side wall, and then it leaps across to the east wall before planting all 8 of its legs and launching itself at Yukina and Ren. Does Yukina try to dodge and let go of the door? Or is she gonna stay where she is?
She'll stay where she is.
Okay. And what about you, Ren?
Yeah, I'll stay.
Okay. I need both Yukina and Ren to make athletics.
Am I doing this with disadvantage? Right?
You sure are.
How's that?
Damn.
Disadvantage?
19 at disadvantage?
Okay, as it leaps at the two of you, Ren, you kind of put your axe up, like in both your hands, kind of holding it up like you're blocking this thing from coming at you. Yukina just kind of like holds there and braces herself for the impact. As it jumps at the two of you and you block and Yukina just braces, it kind of like hits and one of its legs catches on the wall to try and give it some balance. However, you kind of give it a push using your athletic ability. I'm using, and all of a sudden it falls backward. It does manage to stand up back on its legs, and it is going to bite at. Oh shit! It actually hit.
Damn.
So 5 piercing, and I need Yukina to make a con save, please. Wow. So she only takes half of the poison. So 5 piercing and 4 poison damage. As this, she's bracing against this wall, and it kind of bites into her back, ripping away some of the scales and exposing the flesh, the raw flesh under. You hear, "Get that door open!" Well, Zynn, you hear that. Everybody else hears gibberish. Zynn, your turn, sir.
I'm going to shoot at this one.
Yep. Yep.
Drake reaction.
Sure. Yeah, you let loose an arrow, and Yukina manages to breathe out. It's her cold breath, which wraps around the arrow just before it sinks in. And as it does so, the eyes that are left after Valeran's firebolt suddenly begin to freeze over. It kind of trills very loudly and drops to the ground.
Awesome. And then that will be the end of my turn, and Yukina is going to continue to hold the door on her turn.
Sure. Valeran.
I will step out from behind the wall, and looking down the hallway, I see 3 dead spiders. I know there's more, I don't know what, so I will ready a firebolt in case I see anybody who's not a member of the party. And that's my turn.
Okay. Ray.
I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, go. And I'm going to use my. I'm gonna heal Ren.
Sure.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I'm gonna use my staff, by the way.
Okay. Ren, you regain 8
Thank you.
points as some of your
Welcome.
wounds begin to close up. From the other side of the door, you hear, "You can't hold this door forever." Well, Zynn, you heard that. Everybody else, once again, it's gibberish. Would you prefer to talk, or are we to continue this fight?
Zynn will call back. You're the one who attacked us first. We were just handling some venomous spiders.
They are our spiders. You invaded our town. This is where we live. You kill our creatures, and we're the bad guys?
Your creatures attacked us initially unprovoked.
You trespassed.
They fell down from the roofs on us.
You trespassed.
What signs? What declarations? How is anyone to know this is your area?
Pauses for a moment. You speak our language, and yet speak it like a foreigner. Are you drow, or are you interloper?
Did you not get a good look at myself when you were shooting arrows at me?
He was shooting at Ren.
Oh, did he not see me then?
No. Ren was kind of like blocking the view. She's not exactly a small half-orc.
I'll call out to him. Well, my skin is as dark as yours.
What city are you from?
Zinn's gonna be honest here.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be. Well, I spent most of my life in Silvery Moon.
So you are traitor. Very well. Let's see. You hear the door begin to crack further. Wow, really? Jesus Christ. You see one hand kind of like reaching up to a crack in the upper side, and it's not big enough that anybody can really shoot through. He barely gets fingers in there, and he seems to be prying at a piece of wood near the top of the door.
Can I just look at Zynn and be like, so, kill him or talk or your call?
Am I allowed to respond back?
Yeah.
It appears we are in for a fight, my friend.
Sweet. Can I ready my axe and step back from holding the door?
Yes, if you'd like to. Well, not yet. It's not your turn.
Yeah.
You still have your axe ready though, if something
Okay,
pops out. One small piece of wood, about 4 inches thick, breaks away. And it takes a moment, but at its angle, Yukina would be too short. Ren is to the west of it. We can't see her. Valeran, you're kind of hidden mostly behind that corpse's spider because it is not small. Zynn, you are the only one in range.
Okay.
Unfortunately for him, this arrow does, this small crossbow bolt fires. You hear the punk as the crossbow goes off, and it hits the wall next to your head. And this thing actually came out with so much force, it actually kind of buried itself into the stone wall. However, as the shot goes off, nothing is now visible through that small crack in the wood. Ren, it is your turn.
Okay, now I'll release the door.
Sure.
I guess if I kick the door in, I don't get to attack them, right?
If you open the door, that is a free action. However, like, kicking it in is an actual action.
Open the door.
Sure. You open the door. And before, is Yukina gonna let it go?
Yeah, if Ren's trying to open the door, Yukina's gonna let it go.
Alright, so, Yukina lets the door go, and as the door opens, holy shit. Yeah, no, actually. Wow, really? That's all the damage did? That's fucking trash. Ren, you take a crossbow bolt, to the shoulder.
Sick.
How
much?
3 piercing. But I also need a con save. Okay. So you are still poisoned from the last one. However, you do not get the gnarly effects still.
Great.
So, as you open the door and take this crossbow bolt, this one here sneers.
I can't see. I think the door is closed.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Great.
This one here sneers. Do you like the taste of drow poison, orc? And you may continue your turn.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna respond because was he speaking in a language I know?
Do you know Elvish or you don't know Undercommon? Do you know regular Elvish?
I know. Oh wait, where are they? I know Orc, Gnomish, Dwarvish, and Common.
So no, he did not speak something you.
Great, then I don't care what he said. The one that talked to me, he's I'm gonna hit him recklessly. First, frick. I guess I'll rage. What time of day is it?
It is
8 p.m.
yes. Is that what it was?
Yeah, because I started tracking it because I was always wondering.
All right. There you go.
Great. Okay, then it's not like 8 a.m. and I'm using all my rages. I'm using a rage.
Okay.
And then I will attack him with my axe recklessly. Does it 12 it?
It does not. You step into this room with 2 crossbow bolts buried into you, and you take a swing, and again it seems very slow. He seemed to have 0 problems dodging them, and he kind of laughs, says some gibberish.
I've got another one in me, hopefully. Oh my gosh!
You bring your axe back across, and the poison is definitely working its magic. That's
3 bad ones in a row.
As you fucking swing your axe back the other way, and he just kind of like dodges this one again. In fact, as you swing, he just kind of like uses his foot to kick at your axe handle, and the weakness flowing through you prevalent, as it just kind of like doesn't knock it out of your hand, but your swing stops dead and kind of like goes backward.
Great. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, he pulls out his short sword. Actually, even better. He casts Fairy Fire. Can you just take a look?
Great.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Who made a mess?
20-foot cube.
That's me.
Okay, so oh yeah. Everybody needs to drop me here we go. Here it is.
Dex save.
It is a dexterity saving throw, yes.
Okay, I have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects I can see. Does this count?
Post it. Let me see.
It's my danger sense.
Should be giving you an edge when you have advantage on those against effects that cops in.
It's technically a spell.
It is, but I think it means more like things like fireball, where a bead of fire flies out and explodes at a point. Like you see this kind of shooting out.
Well, you kind of see this one. It's like purple fire.
Yeah, but not until it hits. Like it just appears in that area. There's no, there's no purple fire shooting out from his hand, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So on this one, I would have to say no. And it's actually an innate spell. It doesn't work the same as, like, actual spells. Holy fuck, Val!
Nothing.
Okay.
Not gonna. Just looking.
So, let's see. Ray passes. Zynn does not. Valeran does not.
Sorry, 1 second.
I also need
Struggling.
Yukinas. Ren passes. Need Yukinas, Dave.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot she was part of the deck save.
She passes. As he lets go of this spell, he then makes a run for it. Kind of pushing between his two allies. Makes him distant. Ren, if you wish, and you haven't used your reaction, okay, go ahead.
I did.
You did not use your reaction because you were.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Yeah, your turn was right before this guy. Even if you had used your reaction, you're good.
Okay, great.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness, I'm pushing all the weird buttons. Okay, sorry. I can't roll for shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, as he goes to dive out of the way and kind of like leaps through these two and kind of hits the ground in a somersault and comes back to his. You make a swing and he's already gone by the time you make your attack. Zynn.
Yeah. From my angle on screen, I can see this one pretty easily, but how is that in reality?
I'll see. Do a line. Because of Ren's proximity right in the doorway, I'm gonna say he does have 3/4 cover.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I will attack at him then.
Sure. That is a hit.
Drake reaction.
Sure. Yeah, you want to describe that?
Oh, hell yeah. Well, Zynn, now being pissed off at these drow who called him a traitor, just fires one straight in the side of the one drow's head, and he kind of falls over.
Yeah, you managed to weave it between Ren and the doorway. Ren, you can feel it like kind of touch your hair as it passes by, and it hits this guy directly in the eye, and he just falls back with a thud.
And then Zinn's just gonna command Yukina to attack them all, basically. And then Yukina's turn, she can get by Ren, I assume, and around and over to here.
Okay. Sure.
But she will attack the one that is facing Ren off right now.
Okay. Yukina rushes into the room, spins around, and attacks this one. Actually biting deep into his calf. Give me a... Okay, 4.
Not so deep.
Yeah, she kind of gets a hold and takes a chunk out, and he screams something in to most people gibberish, but to you he says, "Wretched little creature."
That's me.
Valeran.
So Valeran has heard multiple voices in there, and he knows that his friend Ren just went in there, and he can see the edge of her from here. So he is going to cast haste on her, if that works.
Yeah, you can cast haste on her.
Okay, and I cast haste on her. And
Okay.
I'm going to hold my position because I'm not a melee guy.
Okay. So Ren, You have an extra attack action. You have double movement speed. You have a +2 to AC and advantage on dexterity saves. I believe. You get advantage on dex
Amazing.
saves, right?
Oh, let me check. I'll post it.
+2 AC, speed doubled, advantage dex saving throws, and additional action on each turn. Yeah, see, the action can be used only to take attack, one weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or an extra use an object. Okay. Ray.
Okay, I am going to step forward and I'm going to use my staff to heal Ren.
Sure.
So many lovely heals.
8 HP.
And then I'm going to just step backwards. And that's it for me.
Okay, this one, having just been attacked, hollers to the other one to get this creature off of him as he makes an attack against Renavok. $21 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 4 piercing damage as this creature or this drow drags a short sword across your upper chest, right around your collarbone area, and you can feel it bite into the bone a little bit. You feel it kind of drag across the bone.
With 4?
Yep.
Okay.
4 piercing.
Sure.
You're barbarian. You know, death by 1,000 cuts, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't say how deep those 1,000 cuts are. You're barbarian. You can handle it. And it just so happens to be your turn.
Great. Yeah, I'll it would be so fun to cut his arm off if I can roll good.
Let's see.
I'm attacking recklessly, so I can attack normally.
Oh.
Again.
Yeah, you go to do an overhead chop, and he parries the first one, and he kind of chuckles. And with how your strike's been going, he kind of feels like he doesn't really need to try. And then that laugh kind of, you know, makes your rage fly, and you fight through the poison, and you bury your axe. Give me your damage. Oh yeah, as you slam it into his ribs, it goes like halfway into his body, and you feel the bones crack. You get straight through the ribs, and you kind of push them apart with your axe as your axe ends up hitting his spine. and he just crumples. He kind of says something. It's kind of whispered, so Zynn, you're not able to hear. And Ren, it doesn't make any sense.
Great. I laugh in his face as he falls to the floor. And then I'll step over his body and attack this guy with my last attack.
Yep.
14.
You as you go to step over this body, you raise your axe overhead, and you don't slip and fall, but you kind of slip on the puddle of blood, and unfortunately that throws your axe your attack off kilter a little bit, and he managed to sidestep it.
Alrighty. The fact that I have a +8 to these freaking attacks, I'm losing my mind.
It's that no
Okay.
advantage. It's rough.
Yeah. It's killing me a little bit.
He draws
That's it.
his short sword, and as he does so,
Oh, can I, at the end of my turn, just yell, there's more?
Yeah.
Just so y'all know. There's more!
Appreciated.
He draws his sword. And let's see. He was gonna go for Yukina, but seeing you bury that axe into his ally, he stabs forward. And manages to hit the floor somehow. Went for your foot,
Beautiful.
and he managed to miss your foot and just slam his short sword into the ground.
It's slippery over here. What can I say?
Zynn.
Zynn will move to here, and then he has a decent angle at this one now, right?
I'm gonna say because between Ren and Yukina, it's probably half cover, but he's not gonna be that hard to hit. Not with the way your roll's been going, at least. Sorry,
Man
Ren.
can keep hoping.
Rude.
Yep.
Drake reaction.
Description?
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, this one he's gonna pop this one right in the chest, and he's gonna like fly back like 5 feet type deal, from the pressure, because that longbow at close range.
Yeah, it kind of sends him sprawling. As you guys look around, Ren and Yukina, you guys see a bugbear and 3 goblins at the back of the room. However, Ren, give me a perception real quick.
Is my perception at disadvantage or saving throws?
It's your ability checks that are at disadvantage.
Okay, great. So everything?
I would say that given the fact they haven't moved forward, technically you would have advantage, so I'm gonna give you a straight roll on this one. Yeah.
Wow, now I roll half decent.
You
Let's
see
go.
you see the all 4 of these creatures. Actually, how many can you see? You only see 3?
I can see 4.
Okay, yeah, you can see. Hold on a sec. Let me just do. Yeah, you can see 3 of them. You notice that there are chains around their ankles, and although the bugbear is holding a cleaver in hand, and he's looking at you, the goblins kind of are like pulling against their chains. The bugbear is standing there like he's ready for a fight if one comes, but the others are scrambling to try and get their chains loose. They're looking over their shoulder at you, scared, and one of them's like, please, don't hurt us. What? And they're just yanking at these chains, trying to get them loose. Zynn, you are unable to see this, but Ren, if you want to say something, you may. It's up to you whether you want to or not.
Sure, I'll just like, I can like look back at Zynn and be like, they're chained. And that's all I'll say.
All right. With that, Zynn, it is still your turn. I don't know if you have more movement left, but what do you want to do?
I only have 5 more feet, so I can't really move forward, but I can hear what they're saying. Yes or no?
Give me a perception. I mean, you heard Ren say they're chained.
Yeah, I just want to know if I heard their context of that.
Yeah, you definitely heard it.
So I'll call out them. You're not with the drow then?
We're chained. What do you think? And you can tell Zynn, even from your angle, that this room, this is where the smell of meat stew was wafting from. You do see furnishings, stone counters are spread around the room, and in fact, about here in the room, you see a cauldron on top of a small fire.
Okay. I'll call out to the party to stand down but remain cautious. I would like to talk to these goblins and the bugbear.
Of course. However, at this point, that means we are out of combat. And if y'all don't mind taking our break now, I do need to run to the bathroom, so we can take our 5 or 10 minutes. Anybody got a preference?
Works for me.
Whatever.
Lori said 10 minutes. If he wants to grab something to eat, because it's around noon for us.
All right, 10 minutes it is. We'll be back at 3:25
I'm
my
even
time.
hungry just saying that.
BRB, everybody. See you in a few minutes.
Welcome back.
Assuming we're all back, yes?
Eat.
All right, so you guys have noticed that the bugbear and 3 goblins in the room seem to be a little scared, and they are pulling on their chains.
Can I go up to talk to them?
If you want to die, kidding. Yes, you may.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to go super close. I'll go within, 10 feet of them.
Yeah, of course.
And as I walk up, be like, so you said you're not with the drow. Were they imprisoning you? Can you walk me through that process?
The bugbear has not put the cleaver down, and he's kind of staring at you. He doesn't answer, and he does seem to have a strong grip on his cleaver, but he is also manacled, just like the others are. But the goblins kind of pause, pulling on their chains, and seeing that you're a dark elf. And the 2 of them continue to pull on theirs, however. Okay, yeah. This one here, this they force us to cook for them. You're not gonna make us cook for them for you, are you? You'll let us go, right? It seems like since you killed them, you're not with them unless you're from a different house. Are you from a different house?
If by different house you mean I've spent most of my life in the surface, in Silver Moon and Waterdeep and such places, then I am definitely not of the same house.
Oh, thank God. These ones are... Shit, I read it earlier. What house are they from? Sorry, this entire area has so many different fucking rooms. So you don't belong to any of the drow houses from the Underdark and Mental Branson, Chednasad? No?
No, I do not.
He kind of looks at you. He you notice him kind of cock his head to the side to take a look at side of your head. And, oh, your ears. You're not a full-blooded drow elf, are you? You're a half elf.
Zynn nods, but he continues on. He's like, so for yourselves, what brings you down this far into the dungeon? Do you live here? Do you work here? Were you pulled here?
What is his name? He kind of lets the other ones know, like, guys, relax. I think he might be friendly, okay? He says, my name's Bootlick. I actually was part of the bazaar on the level up, but we'd gotten captured by some of the Xanathar's guild, and instead of killing us, they decided to sell us. these drow. Have you killed them all?
How many drow were holding you captive? I can only see the 3 that were here.
It says, there's more. There's other creatures down here too. Which I'm not sure if they're really allies with the drow, but they kind of stay out of each other's way at the very least. I'm not sure exactly how many were, but if you've only killed 3, then there's definitely more. There's more, lots more drow.
All right, then we best be on our guard. You said you worked at the bazaar, right? We were there just recently. Who did you work for at the bazaar?
Name was what? Tech, right?
Yak.
Yak. Yak. He's a goblin,
Okay.
but he doesn't look like a goblin. Kind of got a superiority complex lately since started to look more humanoid. No, more like a human.
Zynn nods. And is it pretty apparent they're telling the truth? Do I need to do like a check on that? It sounds like it. I just want to confirm.
Yeah, you can totally do an insight. You do also notice that once Bulik said that you might be friendly, the bugbear hasn't dropped the cleaver, but he's not grasping it like he's ready to take a swing if you get any closer. As far as you can tell, it does seem like they're being genuine.
Awesome.
The other 2 seem to be scared, and the bugbear is not really scared, but he's not really a whole lot easier than he was before. But for the first time, he speaks up. Says, "Tell me, you've been creeping through this area," and at this point, he starts to notice Valeran coming. "Well, you do keep company with a tiefling. I guess I could believe you. What I know, your kind usually find everything other than drow. Lesser." He still doesn't drop the cleaver, but he does seem kind of put it into his belt. He keeps his hand on the handle of it, but he doesn't look like he's going to, make a move with it unless you make a threatening move. He says, one of them has the key to our shackles, if you wouldn't mind. You notice that with these manacles and shackles they have on, they pretty much can't go more than like a few feet farther than what they can. And but behind them seems to be the tables where it looks like they chop up meat and vegetables and such to put in the stew.
Zynn will say, "Yes, typical drow from the Underdark. Don't accept anyone except themselves, even myself, it seems." But he'll kind of like start walking towards the bodies. As he walks towards the bodies, he's kind of like looking at Val for kind of like confirmation that he's comfortable with this, and same thing with Ren and Ray if she's come into the room at this point or not.
I just like nod, but I keep my axe at the ready.
Yeah, sure.
Gives in a thumbs up, and I'll say to the goblins and such, I can speak for this half elf. He's not like other drow that you've heard of. I've never seen him do anything evil. He's far better than me, for that matter.
Good. I should warn you, there does seem to be a fair amount of other things down here. You ever heard of a Bagoth?
What might
Nope.
those be?
I will allow the 2 of you to do a nature as Zynn are heading down to. They pointed to this one here, saying he's the one with the. Zynn, you're not sure of Valeran. You, good sir. Where is it? We got. So. Their handout. That is what they look like. Valeran, you are aware that these are savage and territorial beings. They tend to climb from the chasms of the Underdark, and they have a rage not unlike what you've seen Ray display.
Ren.
You mean me?
Yes, Ren. Sorry.
Based on their appearance, do I know if they're all related to trolls?
Let me look
Or
at a
is
troll
that
real quick.
metagaming?
They kind of
Probably
look
is.
like cats.
I mean this with all respect and love. Your cat must be messed up. No offense.
No, but like if you look at it, the way his nose and his mouth are, like his face just looks like a cat face.
I could say that.
No. The Quaggoth are technically humanoid creatures, whereas trolls are related to giants.
Got it.
But Zynn, as you check this body, give me an investigation.
Can I help him search?
If you wish to turn your back on the
I'll trust them. They're chained up.
Sure. Zynn, investigation advantage. You do manage to find the key. As you continue to search this body, however, you do find a small pouch. Inside this pouch, you find. Roll me a D100. And Valeran, you may also roll me a D100. Oh, wow. Okay. You find about 9 platinum coins. And you also find then roll me a D20. Okay, so above 10, so we round up from 35. You find 4 vials of drow poison.
Okay, I'll I'll share that with the party. So two platinum each, and then 1 extra, and then 1 drow poison bottle vial each.
So does everybody want to keep your vial of poison each, or want to hand some off?
I probably won't use it, so whoever else can have it.
Actually,
I'm gonna keep mine.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, as you guys find these vials, Valeran and Zynn, you both can give me a history. 14.
Sorry, I don't have advantage.
18. Just by looking at this, the two of you, Zynn, judging by the color of it, you assume it is some kind of poison. Exactly what kind you are not sure. However, as Valeran looks at it, says, this... Valeran, you realize this is probably drow poison. It has a chance to put the target to sleep. It is something they will often use to coat their crossbow bolts, like their hand crossbow bolts, or a blade if they want to put someone to sleep and capture them instead of flat out killing them.
Interesting. I'll share that information with the party quietly so that our new friends don't hear.
Zynn will nod.
Anybody who is taking some of that, if you put in draw poison in the compendium, you can drag that in your inventory, the typing it in, and then you can just open it up in your area and just click use as resource, so it'll show up in your resource area.
Drow poison, do you, drow, you want it? You can keep mine.
Sure, I can hold on to the extra vial.
And I'll hang on to mine.
So Val's keeping one. Ray, did you want yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so Ray's got one, Valor's got one. Ren, you don't want yours, you're giving it to Zynn?
Yeah.
Alright, Zynn, you have two.
Okay, and then before we unshackle them, can I check the other two bodies? Just in case. I don't want them running at the bodies to loot our stuff.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll help him if I can.
Well, Ray and Ren, you guys are over there while they were doing that. Are you two just
Okay.
standing there, or did the two of you want to loot these other two bodies?
Mushrooms.
Oh yeah, I'll loot. You get mushrooms, I'll loot.
Sure. So, Zynn and Val, you finish up with one. Ren, you check the other one. Ray, you're gonna check for mushrooms, and Zynn and Val, you guys can check the third body. So,
Sounds good.
Ray, you can roll me an investigation. Zynn or Valeran, one of you, your choice, can roll a investigation at advantage.
Val, that's all you.
And Ren, you can also roll a investigation straight. Sorry, disadvantage. Wow. Look at you fucking go.
Nice, Ren.
Exclusively when I have disadvantage, apparently, I'm rolling amazing. So apparently I should have attacked nothing recklessly.
So I'm gonna
Should have taken my disadvantage.
I'm gonna say that the poison vials you guys found was a total between the bodies. However,
yep.
Ren, you may roll me a D100, and I will allow Zynn or Valeran to roll me a D100.
It's all you, Val.
10?
Damn.
Valeran,
Wow.
Damn. 35, that's twice now. Okay. And Ray, as you look around, you notice that the only mushrooms down here are the ones that are being used for stew. They're not going to be able to give you what you're after for your spell you're working on.
Okie dokie. I'll just like be sad and then like kick a rock. You know? You can do when you're sad.
Yeah. Let's see. Ren, you find 10 gold. Valeran, you find... Give me a D20, Valeran. Wow, what the fuck? Like, that's 235s,
Oh.
213s.
No, I had a 90 the last time.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, but Zynn rolled a 35 and then a 20
Oh, yeah,
for the
collectively,
exact
I got
same
you, yeah.
thing. The exact same
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, Valeran, you find 4 platinum pieces.
That makes the math easy.
And then overall, there's 2 gold total left over and 1 platinum left over after splitting everything then.
As these goblins and bugbear kind of watch you guys loot bodies, they're like, don't mean to rush you, but these shackles have been rather cumbersome, and there are other things in these hallways. And would you mind releasing us?
Zin's like, yes, of course, and he'll like kind of hop over there, and he'll start unshackling them with the key.
Yeah. As you unshackle each one of them, and they drop the shackles off their legs, you can see that they've definitely been here a while. Um, the spot where these were cutting in are rather nasty. In fact, a couple of them seem like the wounds have started to fester.
Can I use medicine?
Sure. You want to walk? Okay. Goes in. You're undoing.
Try and help however we can.
Yeah, sure. Valeran, you come over and you start to do some medicine. I'll give you one per person. So give me 4.
Oof.
As you check them out, you know that there is a way to clear up this infection. Whether you have the ability to actually do it yourself, don't really think you can, but you can definitely tell that they're festering, and you know that maybe somebody else might be able to actually heal them. However, as you get to the bugbear, and you start to go take a look at his, I am fine, and he kind of just like walks off to the side away from you as you were about to check his wound.
Good enough. I will point out to them that their wounds look like they've festered and recommend that they make their way back up to the next level if they can to get first aid.
Okay.
I'm not meaning to speak for Ray if she wants to. That's totally cool. Yeah, I don't know. Never mind. I'll shut up.
Yeah, Ray's kind of walking around at the moment, but you call her over. Ray, what do you want to do?
I will heal the group as a whole. So like everyone, I guess. I'll use Aura Vitality.
All right. And what is the range on that? 30-foot range. Holy shit. Okay. God damn. Okay. As you use this, and it lasts for 1 minute. So, that is times 6. So roll me TD6. Hellos?
Sorry, I was just reading the bonus action section on the thing.
Do 20d6.
So it says you can use one bonus action to cause one creature in the aura, including you, to regain 2d6 hit points.
Yeah,
You
and it lasts for a
Savage,
minute,
do you
right?
allow? Yeah, Savage, do you allow the use of a bonus action as an action as well?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So
40d6.
it would be 38d6 because it would take an action to cast it.
Right. Yep.
Ew, look at all those ones.
Wow.
but also all the 5s.
True.
Yes, the 5s.
It looks like that's needs 13. Ren needs 15. You need like 9. And yeah, that's more than enough to heal everybody up. As you begin to cast this spell and it begins to take effect, Valeran, you can see that their wounds from these shackles, even the festering, is starting to subside.
Or my druidic friend will help you. Be sure to say thank you on your way out.
Our way out, King. I don't suppose you can kind of escort us out of the village. I know it's not far, but it's kind of dangerous. Maybe I could point you in the direction of where we know some of these the creatures and the drow here are, in exchange, of course, or
Have you seen any drow repositories of wealth down here?
I mean, we don't exactly get to leave this room, but I do know that a few of the buildings do house the drow or other things. We can also give you some of the stew we made.
Savage, real quick, player to player. This is the floor where there's that safe space we're trying to find, right? On the 3rd floor.
You mean Skullport?
Is that what it's called? Yeah, with the because we have to bring our moonstones there.
Yep.
Oh. Can Zynn pipe in? Would you also be able to happen to tell us where Skullport is located?
All right, let me see if I know where it is. Yeah. I mean, it's a dangerous trek, but there might be some easier ways to to find it. Give me a sec, as a DM, I need to figure out. Okay, so that is there a way into there? Let me see. What is that? Okay. They say, well, there is a few ways actually. Okay, so that's one way. Let me just find if that's another way. Okay, yep. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. He says, Bootlick's the one speaking. Says there's actually several ways. So depends on whether you want to take the river or you want to have a rougher of a time traversing, the caves themselves. The caves are a lot more dangerous. And personally, I would try and take the waters, but sometimes there are bandits. Let's call them bandits. They will often post up along the river where some of the rooms down here connect to it, and wait for passers-by. The river doesn't move very quickly. It's rather slow, but if there are people waiting for you for travelers, then you might have a fight there as well. So it's kind of like guaranteed fight or, luck of the draw kind of thing.
Zynn nods. If we were to go the river way, would we have to be in a boat, or would we be able to walk along the river?
Well, some of them have like rafts sitting there. At least they usually do. I mean, not always. It depends. If there is rafts, then usually they will be protected. But if you pick one, you clear out the area. If there's any guards there, you can just take the raft and go down. But walking it's too deep for that. You really can't walk.
Understood. Which of the two ways is faster? Are they about the same?
Well, the rafts would definitely be the quicker option. There are the river goes through the mountain, and the spots you can get on there's actually one to the east of here, but to get to it you would have to go back north and kind of trail all the way around. So I mean, from here it's probably about the same amount of time, because you need to get to the riverbed first. I believe to the south, though, when you exit this old town, Stormrund, I believe it's called. 1 second, let me make a check there. Storm Calder. Now, if you head south through Storm Calder here, there is one entrance to the river, which is probably your quickest way to get to the river. But you will have to possibly fight your way out of the town.
Zynn nods. Zynn will look over to Val. Val, do you happen to have a pen and paper? Or like a quill and paper, sorry.
I absolutely do.
Would you be able to take down the directions from these three? And then if it's agreeable to the rest of the party, I would like us just to escort them out of the town so that they can be on their way for helping us. And maybe they, as they're talking to you, you can have them point out some of the places where they believe the drow are at.
Works for me.
Sure, so they basically tell you, do you want all of the directions, or you want the nearest one to the river?
I mean, as complete as they can give us. I mean, I don't know if you want to just like, yeah.
So
Yeah,
basically,
as complete as they know.
The closest one, they say there's only one way out of the town south. There's one north and there's one south. If you follow the one south, once you get back to slightly worked hallways, as soon as you head out of the town and there's no more rubble on the ground, you will take your first turn to the east, and you will be able to hear it before you see it. But it will be through that way. That's the nearest one. The other one, they tell you, basically you have to go way north to near the stairs that lead up to level 2. They kind of describe the catacombs, and they tell you, it's through the catacombs of the Temple of Dumathorn. Dumathorn? Basically the dwarven god of death, which you guys have been to, and there is a tunnel that goes to the southeast. You follow that, keep going south through the tunnel, and then when it gets to a wider cavern, you go north. But he does warn you that way. Nope, I am wrong. You can't get in that way. Huh.
Okay, so just the south then.
Yeah, just the... Oh, sorry. Okay, I see where I was wrong. He tells you to, go up that way, go south. There is a lot of activity in that area. But if you continue directly south, you will find kind of natural caves that will take you down towards the river. he will also say, what else we got? If you don't want to take the first one from the south of the town, you can continue going around. And basically says there's another place to get on the river down there. As well as if you continue all the way south, you will get onto the river, but it will be pretty close. There's often people there to hold, to stop rafts from going any further. As well as the last thing, he will say when you leave the town, you continue south and then left, and instead of going south through the caves, you continue to go west, where they will turn northward before turning back south again, and then north, and then south, and that will take you to Skullport through very narrow caves, natural caves.
So the first one's basically go south of the town we're in right now,
Yeah,
hook it east to the river, and then follow that to Skullport.
yeah. As
And when
long
we
as
get to the
there's a
river, we
raft
go
there.
south. As long as there's a raft there.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then, are we able to? They wanted us to escort them out of the town, right? For safety.
Yes.
Okay. Is everyone cool if we do that, and then maybe we'll end up coming back here?
Seems like the right thing to do.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey. So, you guys begin to escort them out. The bugbear kind of like stays near Renavok, because I'm assuming who's leading, Ren or Zynn?
I think our new formation's like Ren leads in just behind her because I've got good eyes, and then Yukino with Ren like that.
The bugbear, not to be outdone, kind of jockeys for position with. He kind of wants to. He wants to show his power. I will lead. Looking at you, Ren, kind of not threateningly, of course, but more of a dominant, trying to be alpha
know
as
the way?
fuck.
Do you know the way?
Sure.
Of course I do.
It definitely worked real well for you last time.
Wow.
I wasn't going to point that out. We weren't the ones in shackles, Chief.
If it wasn't for these goblins, I would not have been caught. They are weak. Goblins kind of like look at him and, fuck you. You know, kind of like it, jabbering and whatnot. But you guys begin to head off. You guys may follow him should you wish.
I can't move, but I'm following him.
Yeah, I'm lagging again too.
I just moved you up, Ren.
Thanks. Goes in for me. I do think this is partially my computer, I'll be real, because my whole computer is being laggy.
You're almost there.
So close.
Almost there.
Literally 1 week.
Yeah, you guys continue on. Hi. Where is Bugbear? Ren, you are leading, along with, Barg. So, sorry, Blarg. You may do a perception.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, now
Yep.
I can.
Yep.
My internet's gone. I can't roll until I get this to reload, but
Savage, am I seeing things, or does it look like there's 3 large spiders in the clearing to our southwest?
That is why she's rolling. Her and the bugbear are rolling
Oh, I'm sorry.
perception.
I'll shut the hell up. Sorry.
They roll pretty good on stealth.
Yeah, buddy.
The bugbear did not notice. His roll was trash.
can someone pretend that they can see instead of me? Maybe this is taking a minute.
Then you want? Can you? You've got control
yeah,
of
I
the
can
character,
roll.
so yeah. Do you mind rolling for her, please?
Yeah, it was perception.
Indeed.
Oops, sorry, not advantage.
It's
Or
okay.
I guess it is.
It's disadvantage.
Yeah. How long has it been, by the way?
Like maybe 10 minutes, 15.
Yeah, it doesn't
tops.
take long to search bodies. Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't notice either. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with rolling initiative.
Okay.
However, they are all getting surprise rounds. Okay. 3, 4, and oh yeah, bugbears again, right? And goblins. Suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, Blarg begins to crawl on top of this spider to try and get over it. And as he does, he kind of like stands up just as he gets like, you know, through the first set of legs. Now the curled up legs, well, the 2 legs that are left, that were kind of mangled. He's kind of like trying to separate through them so that he can push through. And Ren, you notice him suddenly wrapped in webbing. See what webbing do, and make a trained by webbing as okay. He suddenly gets covered in webbing and seems to be plastered to this dead corpse.
Ew.
Ren,
That sounds not fun at all.
one is going to aim for you. You dodge the first web. However, one makes another attack. 16.
That's my AC.
You managed to dodge the first one, but as you're kind of like, you know, you duck the first one, a second one hits you and just like sticks you to this wall, covering you in webbing. You are currently restrained.
Chronal shift.
Okay.
Unless I can use silvery barbs as a reaction. I don't know if I can use that. Let me look at the description. Or since I already said it, you can just tell me to shut the hell up and we'll go with that.
It's up to you.
I'd like to use silvery barbs if I can. It's an attack. Yeah, silvery barbs.
Yeah. And as the first one, you dodge the first one. The second one looks like it's coming right at you, and then as it's about to hit you, suddenly you get almost like a boost of speed, and you quickly like shift and manage to dodge the second one coming in. The area above you and right where you were standing, where the wall is now, is covered in a thick layer of webs. And with that, initiative has been rolled. And Valeran, you are up first, sir. What do you wish to do?
La pelota de fuego. Fireball.
Okay.
Let me draw a cycle here. Can I hit there?
Yeah. Sure can.
Cool.
A flash of fire spreads out across the area. Give me your damage. Alright. So, two of them managed to escape a good portion of the blast. And the webbing in the area catches fire. The one in the back manages to take the brunt of it. And it drops to the ground, as it was on the ceiling. Drops to the ground, and its legs curl up. The other two, however, take... And the area begins to catch fire as the web begins to burn away.
Oh, that's kind of like Wild Mount.
Hmm.
And I will move back. Passing. Oh god, I just pulled a blank on the dragon.
Yukina?
Yukina, thank you. Oh my god. Past Yukina, in front of Ray. And that is me.
In.
Yeah, I'll move up. I can see this one.
Yes, they're both like not on fire, but the webs that were coating the roof are. So they're trying to avoid them. They're scurrying around across the wall and trying to avoid the fire. Or sorry,
Okay.
on the roof.
I'll take a shot at one.
Yep, that's a hit.
Drake reaction.
Yeah. Want to describe that?
I guess I just shoot one right in the back of the thorax, and it kind of just falls and splats on the ground because you said they're on the roof.
It does. It falls to the ground, and between the burning and the freezing, along with the arrow, the ichor begins to leak out, and its legs kind of curl inside, curl to the center of it.
Okay. And can I see this one or no?
I'd
Or
say.
can I move over here and then see this one?
So that one's a little difficult because to get through that area, you're kind of having to like Blarg can't move. He's on top of the spider, right?
Oh yeah, right. Could I get on top of this spider here then?
And yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Shoot this guy.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Same kind of thing. As the webs burn away, it falls to the ground. Dead.
Sweet.
With that, we're already out of turn order.
Wow, that was it?
Get him, spiders.
Yeah, I mean,
Zynn-
a fireball kind of fucks things up, man.
I was thinking it was like a big foray and they were going to stop them, but okay, that's cool. That works.
Can I run over and grab my arrows and then suggest we carry on? Maybe help free. What's his name? Blarg.
Yeah, you see him struggling, and he's kind of like he would have fallen down to the side, except it kind of glued him to the two legs that were left, that although broken and not very good, he's struggling, and as he struggles, the legs kind of like break away from the body, and he falls to the ground, and you hear but yeah, you walk over and you start ripping away the web, and you hear fucking spiders as he gasps for air. And the goblins, Ray, you noticed that as Blarg was caught, they kind of like went down here back around the corner and are sitting there just kind of peeking out. Is it over?
Got it. Rhea just like shakes her head embarrassed and be like, "Yup."
They're like, don't look at us like that. You have weapons. We don't.
Yeah, good scrub.
Well, you can take a weapon drow.
They come back out, and they're like, okay, then you get him out, and the goblins start coming up, and they're like, this is why we needed you guys' help to help us escape. Things here are not kind, you know? But as you guys help Blarg get out, and the goblins kind of creep up back up to where all the dead spider bodies are, they okay, is there anything left alive between here and the stairs up?
Things sometimes move.
Oh, good point. You wanna escort us back to the stairs at least?
Zynn says fine. We can do that.
Yeah, so as you guys creep through, and you guys get them back to the stairs, it doesn't take too long, like maybe 20 minutes to get there, and they thank you, and they we'll let Yak know that you helped us out. Maybe he might be able to help you out with something when we get back up there, or the next time you pass through. But they head back up the stairs, and with that, you guys can take your time to get back down here, if this is the way you wanted to come back down, or if you wanted to go somewhere else. That's up to you.
Zynn will turn to the party. He's like, perhaps we should head back to where we found them, and maybe we can. It's like 9 o'clock right now, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, perhaps we can get back to where we found them initially, and then take a long rest. And if it's not too much trouble, Val, perhaps you could help us ensure it's safe.
I would be happy to.
Okay. So I mean, It'd be about 9 o'clock by the time you guys like got back down to the area. Then, are you guys going back into the kitchen to take your rest?
Do we think any of them are gonna come back if we know there were more?
And they're probably going to eat. I don't know that the kitchen's the best idea. I say the empty storage room, but it's up to me.
Well, I was thinking with Val, with your thing, it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, but eventually that
They
tiny
can't see
hut
us, but they would
drops.
feel it, right?
They could see the hut, and eventually, if they're standing there when the hut falls, we could have a problem.
Fair. We could always go back to where we killed the Chimera too, as well.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that was like a little nook
Yeah.
space,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we could do that. If that's comfortable to everybody.
Sleep is good. So, yeah.
Oh, you're all going back up to the Chimera layer.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
How long do you think it takes us to get back there?
I mean,
It's right here, right?
yeah, it'd probably be like a 2-minute difference. Like 20 minutes would have gotten you back down to this area down here, but like 18 would have got you to the Chimera layer.
Okay, so we're good.
You guys get in. Sounded like nobody partook in their stew though.
No, that's fair. I didn't think about that.
So you guys get back to the room. You guys may set up your camp, past Liamon's tiny hut. Relax for the evening.
Set the
But
calendar forward. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
before bed, Zin's just gonna go over to Val and ask if he's quite spent on spells.
I got a first level left and second, and that's it. What you need?
Okay. No, never mind then. I was if you had any extra for your fancy haste spell, I saw. I was gonna ask, but if not, that's not a bother. I'm the ring is full of shield as of right now.
Yeah.
Can I look for mushrooms before bed?
I'm pretty sure you already looked through this room last time you were in here, did you not?
Oh, I don't remember, but I'll take your word for it.
I think you did, and I'm pretty sure you rolled pretty badly on it. So I'm gonna say no. No more mushrooms. But you guys kind of settle down. Is there anything else you guys wish to do before you actually sleep?
Nope.
That's it on my side.
Okay.
So, do we want to kick around whether we go east to the river or south through the village and then east? Because I think we can go either way if I understood Savage right.
Yes.
South sounds as if it might be faster if everyone's open to it.
I'll go either way.
It's just more hitting people? I can do that.
Yeah, hitting people can be fun.
That's fine.
So there was a few different ways south. Like there's the closest one. Then if you south and take some turns and shit, there like most of your ways in are south. There's only one that was kind of northeast, and another one that was east, but you had to go all the way around to the northeast anyway.
That's right. I think the one that sounded most appealing to Zynn was the one where we just kind of head south, and then I think you said it was slightly east, and then there's a river right away, and if there's a raft there, type deal.
And the other question is, do we leave the drow alone, or do we bypass them, or do we come back to them later? I mean, Zinn's the rare exception as being a drow that's morally good, as opposed to these guys that are enslaving people. And yeah.
Well, these drought seem to be tried and true from the Underdark. Most likely, if we attempt to face them head on, we're going to run ourselves into some traps and deception. It might be best to work our way out of here, and if we run into them, we run into them.
Gotcha. Don't look for a fight. Works for me.
All right. So, guys settle in for your long rest? Are you guys taking watches, or are you guys just all sleeping?
I'll do rotating watches.
Yeah, watches seem smart.
Okay. Then you need less sleep than everybody. Are you going to take 2 watches, or?
Yeah, I'll do a double. I'll do a double watch just to make sure everybody can get great sleep.
Okay. So, watch order. 3 people.
Does the hat not preclude other people from attacking us?
I mean, it does. Like, people can't attack you inside of it, but doesn't mean that, they're not going to notice it.
True, true. That's a fair point. I'll take first watch.
Zynn will take the last 2 watches so people can have the most uninterrupted sleep, if that's okay.
Sweet. I'll take the middle.
So, Valeran.
I'm just gonna catnap. It's fine.
So, Valeran, Ren, Zynn. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Alright. So, as you guys settle in for the night, and Liamon's tiny hut is cast, Valeran,
Yeah.
your perception.
Wrong one.
What is your... Okay, so it would have been a 15 plus 3 is 18.
Yeah, it would have been 18.
Okay. Give me a d20. Okay. Nothing really seemed overly noticeable. But
We were doing so well.
eventually, yeah, okay. So you listen and don't really hear anything going on. You definitely don't see anything happening either. The only thing that really is discernible is the corpse of the chimera kind of smelling up the area. But your watch ends. Wake up, Ren.
Hit me.
Smack. Oh, I shake Jen or Ren awake. I don't smack.
You can smack her. It's fine.
Yeah, you wake up Ren. Ren, return.
Mm-hmm.
Your poison is gone, by the way.
Perfect.
Obviously.
I was about to double check.
And you sit up on your wall.
Just rolling staff, sorry.
Perception?
Yes, please. You do hear whispers coming from outside of the cavern. But you hear footsteps that sound like they might be receding away. However, you also hear one set of footprints coming ever so quietly down the tunnel. And then
I just have a question about the hut. Like, can I see out of it, or I'm in like a?
Around you.
Can see out of it.
Can cast. Alright, creatures and objects within the dome when you cast a spell can move freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing. Spells and other magical effects can extend through the dome or be cast through it. Atmosphere inside space comfortable, dry, regardless of weather. Spell you. Okay. Dome is opaque from the outside, which means they cannot see through it. However, they're aware that it is there.
Okay.
As you look out, you notice something in the darkness. See a head poke out, and only see a bit of hair for the most part. And even with your dark vision, though, your dark vision makes it gray. It looks to be a drow elf.
Can I? So I can't see it that well, but can I try to watch to see if it sees us, like the thing, or if it just looks dark enough in here that it's
Give me an insight.
or a wall?
Okay, sorry, Savage. I just have a question. Wouldn't the dome be almost like a camouflage? Because it says the dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose. So couldn't we just like make it match the stone wall so it would just camouflage in the wall?
So it's still like being opaque. I mean, it would probably look like the stone wall, but it's not like the creatures that live down here haven't been in the cavern, right? So they would know the size of it, especially these particular creatures. Just because it's opaque and it looks like the stone wall. I mean, people down here, not all of them, but these ones that live so close would definitely know the size of this cavern.
And maybe it'd still be a hemisphere of the same color protruding from the ground.
Pretty much, yeah. But insight, it seems like this creature, although didn't necessarily see you, it did see the basically the dome. That although it does reach the walls and the ceiling, you feel like it knows that it's not normal.
And it's leaving right now?
It
It
is.
disappeared? While was okay, I didn't have time to react while it was still there. I was just seeing it.
Yeah, it literally just kind of peeked its head out like for like half a second and then came back. Like put its head back around the corner.
Well, I'm popping out in that half a second. A second I see it.
Sure. I mean, you can pop out if you'd like.
Okay, well.
Are you trying to stealth?
Well, it saw the thing. I'm coming to the edge. If I can see that it literally fully ran and disappeared in 1 second, then I'm just gonna go back inside.
Yeah, like this, it would take you longer than half a second to stand up, right? But like it literally just popped its head around and then fucking took off the other way. So like it was like here, like out of sight. It's just popped its head around the corner. You saw it, and as you stood up, like it was already fucking leaving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I stepped over here, saw that it literally I can't see it, so I stepped back.
Okay. Yeah. Are you doing anything? I'm gonna say this is about an hour into your watch.
Unless I want to chase it by myself, then I can't really, so no.
Okay. Not waking up the party or nothing?
No.
Cool. The rest of your watch seems to pass without incident.
Great, then I'll go wake up Zynn, be like, there's a dude for sure saw us, but might as well fight
Well,
him
he
when
didn't
we have
really see.
energy.
He didn't really see us. He just noticed there was something there, but he didn't see us specifically.
I mean, I'm just telling Zynn, I'm assuming he knows that we exist, so, but we might as well fight him when we're rested. Like, if we have to go fight him anyways, so.
Yeah, Zynn nods. There's no reason to rush this. I'll keep a cautious eye out, and I'll wake the party members up just before the Leopold's hut drops, so that we have time to prepare if anything is needed.
Yeah, I mean, like, it definitely couldn't have anything to do with 6 massive spider bodies at the entrance to their home. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely not a whole lot down here that could deal with 6 spiders the way you guys did. But yeah, you Ren wakes you up, Zynn, and your watch begins. Or sorry, I guess doesn't wake you up, breaks you out of your trance.
Yeah, I'll just move myself to the edge of the thing. I'm still inside of it, but just so I can have a better angle to peer out.
Yeah, sure. And as you all, your watch tends to go by without much issue. Okay. As your watch goes by, nothing really happened for the next 4 hours. You all begin to wake well rested. You got your long rest in, so replenish everything. If you guys have the button that just says long rest, if you hit that, it should replenish it properly.
It does not. Oh, it does some of it.
What did it not replenish?
It just doesn't replenish any of my ability things.
Okay.
But it replenishes my
So if you
health.
mouse over those, your resource thing, you should see a little gear pop up for settings. If you hit that,
Yeah.
and then it should say something along the lines of, whatever didn't replenish, just hit that gear, and it'll come up and it'll say, whether you need to use your proficiency bonus for the amount or if it just.
Woo!
And then it should say, resets on and if something you have resets on a long rest, you select long rest. If it replenishes on a short or long rest, you hit short rest.
Cool, learning new things.
So you all wake back up and you feel replenished. Mr. Valeran, it does take you a little time to prepare your spells. An hour, to be precise, if I remember correctly. Same with you, Ray. You may switch out spells if you wish.
Okie dokie.
And with that, for that first hour, Ren and Zynn, what are the two of you doing while they prepare their spells for the day?
Well, as we know, we were being watched a little bit last night. I'm going to be on extra guard here, and I'm going to be making sure nothing is kind of nearby us at all. And,
I'm gonna be chilling, ready for whoever to appear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll come here, then we can flank the entrance.
Oh. You guys wait for them to prepare their spells, and they finish doing so. You wrap up. I would assume you guys are probably going to, eat some rations or something to keep yourselves healthy for the day.
I'm going to suggest to the party that I take 10 minutes and summon a familiar and send them out to that T intersection first before we walk through it, just in case.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. You may summon your familiar, sir.
And as I'll be inside 100 feet, I'll have a psychic bond with Hootie, and I will send him down the hallway to take a peek.
Sure. Send him. Get to the hallway, and as he looks up and down, he has dark vision, yes? Or owl?
I believe so. Let me check.
If he doesn't, that owl is broken.
Dark vision, 120 feet, advantage on wisdom. Perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Okay. He gets here, and he looks north and south. And the only thing, are you looking through his eyes as well?
Yes.
The only thing you can see is the spider bodies.
Then I'm going to have him stand there while the party's contemplating, because my recollection is that invisibility only lasts for... Let me double check. Of course, I don't have mass invisibility, and that could last longer. Huh, lasts up to an hour. Well, shitballs, do y'all want to wait an hour, or shall we chance it?
Zynn suggests that he could cast Pass Without a Trace on us as we work our way down through.
I like that. I'll dismiss Hootie.
Oh, you're fully dismissing him?
We'll just banish him to whatever plane he goes to, and then...
Just have him sit. You could just have him sit on your shoulder.
Then I worry I have to do a stealth roll for him.
Hootie and the Misfits.
Right? Yeah, I'll just have him sit on my shoulder. That shouldn't be a...
Oh,
well, anyway.
Sorry, yeah, bring him back out.
All good, bro. It's all good, bro.
No, you said you're gonna have him on your shoulder. Bring him back out. Fine. Okay. You guys are waiting, or are you guys heading out?
I think we should head out, and I'll just cast Pass Without a Trace once we start heading out.
Before we head out, I'm going to say I think we head away from the village, because I think... Well, let me take that back. Ren hasn't related to me that somebody saw us in the night, so... I don't even know why I sent Hootie. I'm cool.
When we're all up, I would tell you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to say I think we head away from the village, because if I'm them, I'm mounting a defense, patrols, all that happy trash. I'm going to kill whatever's down here. Or enslave it.
Then we would we'll have to go the north direction, correct?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. We can do that.
Yeah, wherever you tell me to go, I'll go.
All right, let's do it. I will cast Pass Without a Trace, and we can get out of here.
All right. So, okay. So, you guys start to head out. By all means, begin moving. Ooh, super lag.
Yep.
Gotta love the lag.
Roll 20's just getting too big for its britches.
Hey, it could work for us, so it could be past the drop before they even realize we're there.
you guys get to this intersection? These all roll me stealth.
Yeah, my screen is gone again, so.
So 26, 15, 28, 31.
Actually, I've got advantage.
Oh, you do have advantage? Oh, right, your boots and shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 26. Okay, 26, 26, 28, 31.
I'm back.
And 23.
23.
Okay. Guys may continue.
I still can't see the screen enough to move, but I could roll.
I can move you while you're
Thank
figuring that out.
you.
Christ, this lag is fucking ridiculous, man.
Now my screen is all white. It's chosen a new color.
We're losing Ray. Where'd he go?
All right, you guys have headed north. You are still in the village, but you're in the northern section instead of the southern. There's a lot more rubble in this area than there was in the more southern area.
Okay. And we have to go all the way back up to where the dwarves were, right? Or the dead dwarves were, I believe.
Right to the stairs and taking east.
Yeah. You guys can
Okay.
do that. In that case, everybody stop moving. I'm just going to drag you up there. Be a lot
Okay.
easier.
That's fair.
I think I know what's happening. God damn it. What the fuck is with this lag? Give me a second. Okay, that should fix it so you guys aren't seeing a bunch of shit you shouldn't. All right, there you go. You guys are back at the catacomb area.
Awesome.
And now knowing that this is catacombs for the dead followers of Doomthoin. Might be Doomthoin.
This maybe isn't very important right this second, but like I can't see where we've been on the map for the most part. So like I'm not 100% sure which ways we've walked.
So the reason you can't see it is because of your dark vision. So if you zoom out, you don't see like, you know, an area like up here.
Like I can see a little bit there and I can see a little bit down here, but I don't know how we got down here.
So their explorer mode is on, so you should be able to. The only problem is that because there's walls, you can't actually see outside of your dark vision range. If it was daylight mode, then you would be able to see it.
I mean, like I can see like where we just were. Like you know how like you can see like, but it's shaded.
Yeah.
But I don't know how we got there.
So you don't see the most northern village, most northern part of the village.
Like Ren, you can see what I'm pinging right now, right?
Yeah.
And you can see I'm gonna keep pinging. This is everything we've
Nope.
explored. Okay,
None of
so you
that.
got it. And none of this
Nope.
or this.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I just wasn't sure which direction we took to get down to where we were because I'm missing that section.
As a DM, I have the ability to like click on your character and hit a hotkey, and it will show me what you should be able to see,
Yeah.
like from where you've been.
Yeah.
However, the problem is, I have a feeling that you guys. Let me just check your tokens, but I think you and Zynn have the same fucking. The vision. Yup. Okay. And let me take a look.
Like, it's not the biggest deal, but it's just a little harder for, like, if I'm leading. I don't know where we have been. But I know where some of the places we've been are, which is just the funny part.
Alright, let me do this then.
Ooh, thank you. I now know how we got everywhere. It's probably whenever I'm glitching out, it just goes, she never was there.
I think that's what the issue is, because when I clicked on your token and used the hotkey to see what you could see of the map, it did show that you could already see that area where you guys have been, but
Nope, I could not. Thank you.
so let me just do this well, because corner. You guys check that out. There we go. So, as you enter the catacomb, I'm gonna say that you guys went to bed probably about like 9 o'clock. You guys got your 8 hours, so it was about 5 a.m. 6 a.m. once you did your prepping of spells and everything, and then since you guys were sneaking to get up this way, that's probably another like 10 or 15 minutes. Or no, sorry, it was 20 just to get up there before. So yeah, I'm gonna say about 30 to 40 minutes to get where you are.
So six.
Okay.
Yes, about 6:40 in the morning.
Okay. And then he said once we get up here, we have to go east and then south again, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, southeast and east and south of the river.
Ren, are you able to move again?
I think so. Okay. Ooh, I did it. Okay. Sorry. I'm coming. I lied. I cannot.
God
Okay.
damn, you were right.
That's fine.
Ah, I'm back. It's really glitchy. Thank
Oh,
you
dude,
so much.
I'm lagging so hard too. Like, this is ridiculous.
Well, it's a good thing it's near the end and not at the beginning, right?
I got PTO if we want to go from like 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I'm not getting up that early.
It's all good.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. I mean, that's like 6 a.m. for us, so.
Oh my god, never mind.
No.
Right?
That response.
Hey man, I mean, I got somebody in the Thursday game. It's from Greece, man. Like, we start at 8 p.m. Yeah, he's waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to play.
Damn.
That's cool. That's where he's from. He had the coolest accent, dude.
Yeah, that's George. He's a professor of lore actually in Greece.
Oh, that's awesome. He's like the nicest guy too.
Yeah.
Savage, on my screen I can see something. Am I supposed to see that thing?
You might be able to. How long does your pass without a trace last?
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay. You still got about 20 minutes left of it. So, as you get to this area, it seems to be where you are currently, there does not seem to be much in the way of webs and such. However, as you look down this hallway, there are more webs down here. And As you guys take a look down, you do notice something through webs. You can't see what it is, but you definitely see movement in the area. And everybody give me another stealth roll.
Val, it's more spiders. Burn the place to the ground.
I can do that.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm so stealth.
Well, it's still 16 for you, babe.
Yep. 2 people got 16s. Actually, hold a sec. It might be Yukina that's seeing that, not you. Moment. No, it is you. Whatever is down there does not seem to really be noticing you. Through the webs, you also notice that there seems to be 2 large bundles of thick cobwebs stretched between the walls, which is why you can only see that there's something over there, not what they are.
Okay.
Kind of blocking your view. But Valeran, since you're the one with the map, give me, I'm gonna say a flat intelligence check on this one.
Someone didn't have his coffee.
Apparently. Had a rough time this morning, my guy. You are
We have
not
no idea.
100% sure whether you are supposed to go this way. But Zynn, you notice that, actually, Zynn, give me a perception. Or an insight, your choice. You don't think that these creatures have noticed you yet.
Okay. So as we're sneaking by, I'm gonna like lightly place my hand on Ren's shoulder and just give it a bit of a squeeze. And hopefully she looks at me.
Yeah, I'll turn around and face you.
Zin will just kind of give her like a bit of a motion, like I'm as if like and like a slight gesture that he notices something over there, but then recommend we keep going towards the eastern way.
I just nod and continue the direction you.
They don't know they're gonna go the wrong
Indicated.
way. Sure. You guys continue on. As you get here, you do remember that you had been told that you wanted to go south, though you don't remember which southern one you wanted. And as you head down this pathway, you do notice that it is much less worked. In fact, it seems to narrow in some points to a point where, at the very least, Ren would kind of have to squeeze through. She wouldn't be able to just, kind of walk normal if you head down this way.
Did the goblins tell us that the area was worked or not worked or anything like that? Any information on that?
They did not. However, as you guys get here, you also notice that although this spot right here was not covered in webs seem to be formed heading up this way, all over the walls, as well as this way. As you look at these, having had recent experiences, you feel like these are not just, dust and cobweb. These are definitely spider webs.
So what I wrote down was go through the catacombs. There's a tunnel to the southeast. Follow that south. When it gets to the wider cavern, go north. Continue directly south. Natural caves will take you to the river.
With your intelligence check, I'm going to say that player knowledge, you wrote that down wrong. Character knowledge, you were unaware of that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it seems there is no path of least resistance.
I would point out that it sounds like all directions are taking us, or all the directions that we were given, the different routes to get there, all take us south or southeast. South, then east, and north to the river, east, then south, or then south and east. It's like east or south, east then south, or south then east. Or that's worth.
So this direction feels correct?
I think so, but I could be full of shit.
I'm not pushing the
Okay.
button so they can't hear me, but it is not the right direction.
Okay. Is
They
there a
should go
way
down
for
the
us to
worked
kind
one.
of manage the cobwebs then,
How do you mean?
without lighting us on fire? Well, I don't. How strong are these cobwebs? Are they normal cobwebs? Are they industrial? Like, am I going to get stuck in them?
I can make them go away.
So, you are aware that with how spiders work, any disruption of their webs, most of the webs are usually intertwined. A lot of times they can feel the vibrations running along the web, warning them that there's food entering their web. However,
Seems like
with how thick they are, you believe you could probably get through this. They may be alerted, but because of how this cavern begins to get in, you feel like spiders would probably have a hard time getting directly into that area. So you would probably be able to get through without getting stuck. But what awaits you on the other side may be dangerous.
Are these webs like floor to ceiling?
Mostly along the walls. There's not a whole lot, like it's not filling the whole area. Just because, like I said, it seems like the spiders would not easily be able to get into the base.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you guys think?
I'm thinking southeast, and we try it single file. I mean, I'll go either way y'all want to go.
I'll slash
All right,
anything.
Hey.
that's fair. If we're
No
gonna have
tieflings.
we're gonna have to go single file. Perhaps we have Ren in the front and Yuka in the back.
And if you want, I can send Hootie first, because I don't have the relationship with him that you have with Yuka.
Also, got to remember that although it is a small creature, to be able to fly this creature through this, I mean, its wingspan is going to be large. It's not going to be able to fly down this hallway.
I can have him walk slowly. I kid.
Best keeps Hootie on your shoulders.
Works for me.
All right, single file class.
All right, but I'm not holding hands.
Buddy system.
All right. On. As you chop through this area, though you're not getting caught, it is rough terrain, and it is a little rough to get through. And up ahead, Ren, hey. Up ahead.
Me? I'm frozen.
Oh, Zynn, were you moving her?
No, I think she probably tried to move and then got frozen.
Fair enough.
I'll keep moving her forward then.
Yeah, about where she is now, she kind of has to like turn sideways, and she's using one arm to chop the webs as you guys continue on.
Love that.
Ray and Yukon are like, fuck this shit. I'm staying at the back. I'm not coming.
That's right.
I think I'm down for the count, you guys. I'm out again. My screens are black.
All of your screens?
Like my internets.
Oh, love that.
That's like the third or fourth time.
I mean, it's up to you guys. We only have like 23 minutes left. We can call it there if you want. Or, I mean, we can just push through and...
I'm happy to keep doing just like on just hearing what you guys are saying and describing, because like I just don't think my visuals are gonna work for the rest of the time.
Okay. Fair enough.
If you don't mind, I can just click the buttons and you can tell me what to do. Right.
Great.
Sure, we can do that. So you guys continue to push through this. The cave does, or the tunnel does begin to widen at this area as Ren continues to cut through. Let's see. A moment before you continue.
Yep.
Huh. Oh. Hey. So as you guys continue, Bren notices that in front of her, the cavern, although it's already widened, the tunnel widens. It actually enters out into a large cavern. The webs do not do get a little less crossways through the tunnel as she gets close to the cavern, and from what she can tell, much of the webs are stuck higher up in this area. There's a little bit on the walls and whatnot, and on the ground, but nothing major. However, Zynn and Ren can both roll perceptions.
Yep.
Ren, you notice as you look up, you can see that as the tunnel widens into the cavern, the roof also raises a little bit. It looks like it to be about 20-foot high ceiling. And you notice several 3-foot long bundles wrapped in spider silk are suspended from the webs. These particular bundles and webbings, for the first time you're noticing that there seems to almost be a face. Each of these bundles resembles that of an old man, much like a picture of Alistair.
Like, it looks like the bundles are made in the shape of a face, or like there's something in it with a face.
It looks like the bundles, basically the top of the bundles, to look like they have been woven in the shape of Alistair's face.
Oh. I'll just like, well, I don't know if anyone else can see it yet, but I'll like nod up at it to be like, look at that.
Zynn will take notice if he can.
Yes, you notice. And I would also like all of you roll me a luck roll. Since Ren can't roll, and it's helpful to have an odd number anyways, I'll just say Zynn, Ray. Oh.
Wow.
Oh. Alright. Hey, Squatchy.
I rolled a 1 at Ren, just so you know.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So, very well. Good to know. You all may continue on should you wish, or whatever it is you want to do.
Yeah, I think we just keep moving.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep trucking.
Cool, cool. Pause there. Don't mind.
Not
As
at all.
you guys look around. Okay. You guys look around and you notice many what look to be spider sacks all around this room. One in particular
Ew.
seems to catch your eye, Red. Although it does look quite a bit like the bundles you've seen before, there's something different about this. The others don't seem to have any kind of shape other than the face. This one, however, have shape of a human, albeit rather small.
Frodo, is that you?
Yeah.
All right. Can we resume movement or must we stop?
Yeah,
You may resume.
I think I'm just gonna keep going, but taking it in.
Does it feel like there's any movement from that humanoid?
Before we get too far, the instruction said when we get to where it opens up, we actually go north.
It's a dead end down here. No, it's fine.
Okay, and at this point, everybody pause. I'll let Ray and you kind of move up a little bit if they'd like. They seem to be lagging. But at that point,
please.
stop. So, oh, this is gonna be fun. So, we have 15 minutes, so it's gonna be up to you guys whether we want to actually do this encounter or not. I'm okay to run a little bit longer if you guys need, but if nobody's down for it, then we'll basically get ready and we'll call it. It's up to you.
I got time, but I don't have. Go ahead.
Oh, go for it. I can do whatever, but I'm probably voting for not continuing because I'm having issues.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna enter a combat, it's more fun to roll the dice yourself. Maybe we'll call it now, like get everything set up for it, and then we call it. We can roll initiative if you like, and then just be like, hey, we're set up to start the next battle.
Okay, and the
By
fun,
next time
surprise
we
round.
play, I should have a new computer.
Yeah.
part is
Boop, boop.
nobody is going to see what's in the turn order. Oh, this is gonna be
Even
good.
better.
You all may roll initiative. Let me make sure that this is rolled to whisper.
Can Zynn roll better than me? That's the question.
I got you an 18. girl.
Yeah, you can.
Wow.
Wow, Ray.
And that's with advantage, guys.
Yeah.
Did Ray get
She got a nat 1 with advantage.
Uh,
20.
advantage?
Actually, no. So because she rolled a nat 1 as one of her ones, it shows it as red. But if you mouse over it, her actual roll was a 2 plus her initiative bonus.
That's still so brutal.
Yeah. A 1 and a 2 as her options. That's rough.
I blame the leg.
Wow.
Yep, roll 20's fault.
So let's see. There's that one. And then we've got at this point is about 7 a.m. Mr. Valeran.
Okie dokie. 7 it is.
And Pass Without a Trace is gone.
Yeah. So, oh man, this is gonna be so interesting. But with that, as you guys enter this area, realize that the ceilings here are also about 20 feet high. However, the webs seem to be much more prevalent. There seem to almost be pathway about 15 feet above your head, with webs going from center of the room towards the northwest wall, east wall, the west wall, and down to this wall over here, with a mass web center up. Something strikes you guys as odd. It is not like spiders. Leave their webbed areas. And you haven't actually seen any spiders since you first entered the tunnels coated with webbing. Something feels off. And suddenly, something appears, begin attacking you. But that's for next time.
You suck.
Give me a minute to outro the stream, and I'll be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody for joining me. I might send a raid out if there's somebody who is actually someone who is. Oh, you know what? Whoops.
On this course.
I do see that Sprigleaf is on. He is a great dude. And right now he's playing Baldur's Gate 3, so that is actually perfect. I'll send you guys on a raid there, but before I do, I want to remind you guys that tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I have my Adventures in Wildmount game. where I believe they're starting off with attending a funeral for the people of Grimgolier who passed when the city was attacked by the undead army, where they lost nearly half of their population in the battles. So we've got that, and then a 4-player Baldur's Gate 3 game on Monday with myself, the person playing Val, and the person playing Zynn in today's D&D game. They'll be there, as well as somebody who's playing Spoonbreaker in the Wildmount game. So I look forward to seeing you all there, and I'm just going to send you guys on a raid real quick. So remember, everybody, be savage or go home. Pieces.